Guys, welcome back to the Blonde Psychic Tarot. Today we are answering the question, will you and your ex get back together? I've had a lot of requests for this to pick a card, so I thought I would do it finally because I've got a bit of time this evening to free up and over the next 4 days because we're getting tested for COVID. So what we're going to do, we are going to go through their current energy, your current energy, what you need to know about the connection itself, and then what messages would you say to each other that you aren't saying to each other. Then we'll finally get an answer about the relationship and the status about where it is. Please take the time to like, subscribe and share to my channel and help it grow. And please join our podcast and listen to it. We're doing another one tonight with guest co-host from America Sheeta, talking about returning to school after the COVID crisis. So lots of interesting things on there. Let's get into your reading. So just close your eyes, manifest, and which pile are you drawn to? A, B, or C? A, B, C. Whatever one comes to your head first is your pile, and we're going to go straight into it with pile A. So we'll leave your answer to the pile A. You were drawn to the first pile. Let's get into your reading straight away. We'll leave the answer to last to answer the question whether you and your partner or you and your ex or person will get back together. So first we're going to check their energy. So what have we got for their energy? Looking through the wire. Blessed indulgence. You just focus my camera, why aren't you focusing? Throat chakra. Okay. So your person's energy, they're talking about, they're feeling up in limbo at the moment. They don't know how to contact you. You're on their mind a lot because you are this to them. You are their comfort. You are their indulgence. You are their everything. You feel like home to them. They have a lot of love for you. Maybe they messed up or they're not sure about the connection anymore. But they do feel like you're their blessing. You're their indulgence. You're their empress. You're their everything. They do want you in their lives. They do want a future with you. You're in separation at the moment. And they're looking through the wire. I feel like they're still checking up on you. They're still watching your social media. You're still in maybe communication to a third party, or they're just keeping an eye on you. They're looking through the wire. They're not having direct contact with you because they don't know how to have direct contact. My guides just said to me that they're embarrassed or they're guilty or they got caught out doing something wrong and they're really ashamed. They don't know how to contact you directly and say, sorry, you are this beautiful, blessed indulgence in my life. I do want you back. I'm sorry. I'm willing to work on things and change. Because maybe that's what you need to hear in order to make this connection come together again. But they are looking at your life through the wire, through the fence, sitting on the sidelines, waiting and wanting you. Drowning their sorrows, really wanting that connection back, really wanting their comfort back, really wanting you back in their lives. And that's why you got the throat chakra. They're wanting to communicate with you, but the throat chakra is so blocked at the moment. They don't know where to turn. They don't know how to reach out to you. As I said, they're embarrassed. They've stuffed up. They're embarrassed, or they're just going through a phase of, nah, fuck them. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. They're just all up in their ego at the moment. Once they get out of that egotistical frame of mind and really, really look into their heart and realize you are what they want. You were their happiness. You did do everything for them. You are their home. You are their heart. You are their soulmate. And that's why they are keeping tabs on you. Once they get into their heart, they're going to open communication. They're going to clear their throat chakra. They're going to open that communication and want to reconnect with you and apologize. Okay, that was for your person, how their current energy is feeling. For yours, you got soul connection, anxious, and romance. Oh, you're such a big-hearted person. Such a big-hearted person you are. I feel like you know that this was your soulmate. This was your twin flame soulmate connection. They were your everything as well. That's why you're still on their mind and they're still on yours. You may be in non-communication or ghosting, or things that may have ended completely, but you're still very much on each other's minds and in each other's subconscious and in each other's hearts. You really do love each other, but none of you are taking a step forward to fix this connection. You're very anxious about it. I feel like it's got you up, you're having sleepless nights, you're feeling sick, you're not eating. I feel like you've blocked them as well. Like you've blocked contact with them, but sometimes you feel the need to just reach out and want to speak to them, but you're like, no, because this person really hurt me through their actions, and the way they've treated you after the breakup is just horrible. Like, it's just horrible. I'm getting the feeling like deep within my stomach, just anxious, feeling sick, and just like, why is this person treating me this way when we had nothing but love and they were my soulmate? Why are they doing this? You're all up in your head. Your thoughts are racing. You can't get them off your mind as well, though. You do want them back. You do want them to step up and apologize and be the biggest person, because your heart's full of love still, and so is theirs. Even if they say it's not, it is. You just want your romance back. You just want your soul connection back. You want your partner back. You want your partner to apologize and admit the truth and admit that they did wrong and tell you why you weren't enough. And I'm just getting all these unanswered questions and secrets coming to the surface, and you're wanting an explanation. But you're still so madly in love with them. It's like you got blinders on. You should be walking away from this completely, but your heart is just so full of love for them that you can't. You're just full of romance, and you still want them to be your partner. You just want them to step up and change, but you can't because your head has been so hurt. And until you open the communication and have this communication with them, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry, guys. Not my dog's barking for a change. The neighbour's dog's barking. Got new neighbours and their dog's huge and it's barking constantly. So I'm going to apologise for that. But yeah, you do want this romance back. You do want this connection back. And you're quite anxious and upset, and you just want your person back, really. Okay, what the universe wants you to know. The great beyond. Serene woods. Standing in the road. Yep, see, this is where you both are. You're both at a standstill with each other. You both want each other, but I feel like there's a distance, or you're in separation. You're in a distance of, between, I'm just going to pause it while this dog keeps barking. Hang on, guys. Sorry, the dog was going mental because someone came to visit the people next door. So you're both standing at a standstill. You're both wanting to walk towards each other, to open those communication, to make everything better again, but you're standing in the middle of the road, looking up, dazed and confused, not knowing which direction to take. Your heart's pulling you in one direction, your head's pulling you in another, and you simply don't know where to go. You don't know where to go. You want to head towards them. You want them to apologize and be civil and open your heart again, but it's just not happening because they're stubborn. They've stuffed up. It was them that stuffed up. And your heart's just so big and full of love that you would forgive them, which is crazy. Like, in my head is going, that is absolutely crazy, but hey, most of the time you got to follow your heart. But again, it's up to you guys. You're in the energy. You're both in this energy of wanting to go towards each other, but it's just not happening at this point in time. Serene woods. I feel like you've got to take a break, both of you. Go your separate ways. Work on what you want in life. Ground yourself. Meditate. Get back in touch of who you are individually. But you can't get each other off each other's minds. Again, that message keeps coming up again and again and again. Like, my God just keeps saying it. Heart, heart, heart. You're in each other's heart. It's not going to go away for a while. There may be a chance for reconciliation and you finding your way back to each other. But it's not going to be straight away. It's going to be for a while. You need to take some time out, do what you enjoy, get out in nature, and just relax for a while. Try and relax. But look, it's saying, look at the bigger picture. Maybe you're sitting at your window, sitting there thinking about this person, wondering what they're doing because you're used to being with them every day and you're just pining for them. But just relax. Try and relax. Get back to you. Do what you like doing. Find yourself again. Trying to get us to focus. And think of the bigger picture. Plan the future that you want. If it involves them, reach out to them. Tell them that. You can only tell them and they can either say yes or no. If you really want to be the bigger person, do it. If not, just walk away from it completely. Block them, move on, and try and get back to yourself as much as you can. But I feel like you have a really, really huge heart as reflected in your energy here. And it's making you quite sick, this connection and not being with this person. Okay. For your love story about the connection, you got talk to your people. Your circle loves you and loves you through this time of your life. So you are going through a breakup, obviously. I feel like you're very, very supported through your small group of friends. I feel like it's more friends supporting you, not family. Maybe some of you had some disconnect with your family, but your friends are being very, very supportive through this time because they know how much you love and they know how beautiful, how much of a beautiful person you are and how big your soul is. And it's like I said, you got blinders on and you're not seeing the person for who they truly are. They really hurt you and you're not looking at them for what they did to you. And you're even willing to take them back even though they hurt you. Stop, think, talk to your circle, and just think about what you really want. Try and get into that headspace and try and think about it. Manifesting your love. You are currently manifesting the new kind of love that you want in your life. The universe is listening. As I said before in the great beyond, the universe is telling you again, manifest the person you want to be with. Write a list down. Thinking is just not enough sometimes. Write a list down. Even if it's just a quick few dot points on a notepad and carry it around with you. Or just speak it out loud to the universe. I want someone who's tall. I want someone who's emotionally available. I want someone who's strong on my level. I want someone who likes children. I want someone who likes dogs. That's my list. That's some of the things on my list. There's so much more now, though, that I won't put up with. But yeah, you need to manifest the kind of life you want for your future and what you want. The universe is listening, see? So the universe will give you what you want. You just have to put those steps forward. I have known you before. Magnetic, deep, instant attraction, past life connection. So that's why you've got such a strong soul connection with this person. You've been through them in a karmic relationship before. I feel like this is a cycle. You get together, you break up, you get together, you break up. And it's happened in the past life as well. So that's why you're so drawn to this person. They're in your heart. They're in your mind. You can't get each other off each other's mind. It's just not you. It's them as well. They're just more stubborn than you. And they're the ones that have stuffed up. So they know then. So they're being extra stubborn. And until they get into their heart space and realize they have stuffed up and be the bigger person and apologize, nothing's going to move forward in this connection. Okay? So what are you wanting to say to him, but you're currently not? Sorry, what is he saying? I'll start that again, shall I? What is he wanting to say to you, but is currently not? Your curves drive him wild. He's very attracted to you. I'm sorry if I say male, he or she. I'm just so used to doing that. So take it as it resonates, guys. So your person, this is your person saying to you, your curves drive them wild. Your curves drive me wild. They are very attracted to you. They think you're beautiful. They love your curves. They love you when you're dressed up and gorgeous and got your makeup on and all done up. They think you're irresistible and hot. This is what first drew them to you. But then they fell in love with your kindness and your soul. But they are still very much attracted to you, and they have got a very bad jealous streak. They don't want anyone else to have your attention. They don't want any other man's hands on you. That's what I'm getting with that card. Well, you got 3 for what they want to say to you. I wish upon a star for you. See? They are pining for you. They look up the stars and they're wondering what you're doing, just like the great beyond. You're looking out the window, they're looking up at the stars, thinking, what are you doing? I miss you. I want you back in my life. But again, they are way too stubborn at this point in time. I feel like this has just happened. It's very fresh for some people. They wish upon a star for you. They want you back in their lives. But until they get into that heart space and out of that head space, nothing's going to happen. Oh, and talk about going outside. I talk to the moon about how much I miss you. They do miss you. They do want you back. Again, 2 messages there about how much they're missing you and wanting you back, but until they get into the right heart space, out of their head and into their heart, out of their ego and into their heart, nothing's going to happen. Okay, let's see what you would say to your person. Oh, you got 3 as well. I thought I only pulled 2. You guys are just extra lucky. See, commitment. You want commitment with this person still. You want this person in your life even though they've hurt you. Your heart's way too big. You really, really need to get into you're thinking with your heart. See, it's opposite. They're in their head, not in their heart. You're in your heart and not in your head. You need to get into your head and really try and connect the two to make sure you want this and it's good for you. Because I feel like you've gone back and forth a lot. Is this person going to change? Are they going to commit to you? Are they going to give the kind of love they deserve? Is it going to be a 50-50 commitment? You really, really need to get on the same page before you even decide to get back together. Say you won't let go. You didn't want them to let go. You were really upset when you parted again. You wanted to work on things. You wanted to build again. You wanted to know that you're worthy of not just letting go. You wanted to know that he wanted you as much as you wanted him, but I don't think that was ever reciprocated enough. I got really sad then. Can I be them? See? You want to be them, and this is also reflecting them. They want to be yours, but they just can't at this point in time. They're too proud. They're too up in their head. They're too egotistical. They were caught out, and they're really ashamed as well. They're really ashamed to face you. I feel like maybe they're lashing out because, you know, and you're thinking, why are they treating me this way? I've never ever seen them like this, and I've never ever been treated so badly. Well, maybe you've been treated badly before, but from this person you haven't been treated so badly. And you're wondering, why do I still love this person and care about this person when they're treating me so badly? So you are up in your head a bit. You are questioning a lot, but ultimately you're still in love with them. All right, let's check the final answer about will you get back together. The answer is right in front of you. Okay. So I'm feeling like the universe is sending you signs. I might clarify that. The answer is right in front of you. So obviously you know subconsciously, and I have said that you both do want this, but it is going to take the time and energy on both of your parts. So I'm not going to clarify. I know what my guides are saying. They're saying like, Donna, you already know, you don't need to clarify it. Okay, so I'm sorry for doubting myself. Never doubt yourself. So it's going to be a yes eventually, but not straight away. He wants it, but he has to get out of his head and apologize and get into his heart space. You want it, but you have to have a really, really good think about how you want him to change and present those options to him. And if he's not willing to do it, then you're going to walk away. That's what's going to happen, guys. And the answer is right in front of you. And I think subconsciously a lot of you know this already. I'm just like, my guides are telling me off in my head. They're like, you know, Donna, you know the answer. You don't need to clarify that. I'm like, okay, calm down. All right, guys, I hope you got the answers you wanted. Take care of yourselves and let me know how it works out. Bye-bye. Group number 2, you picked, see, I'm so blonde sometimes. Group 2, you picked number 2, I was going to say. This is your answer about will you get back together or not. So I'll read that last. Let's start with your energy. Okay, so this is your person's energy, how they're currently feeling about your connection. Community. Moving forward. And a note to themselves. Okay. I feel like maybe there was a third party or someone else involved in splitting you guys up. Maybe they cheated. Maybe you cheated. But there's a third party definitely involved here because you got the community card. So external factors from the community, which you already know about, led to your breakup, led to this breakup. And I think it was too much for this person to handle because we did get them. We'll talk about note to yourself first. They have been, you know, really, really thinking about whether they want this back in their lives or not. And I just don't think they do. I think they've written pros and cons list. I think they've been up in their head and in their heart. They're on a really level surface, and that's why they cheated in the first place. Or maybe you cheated. I'm feeling because it's his energy. It happened on his part. I'm sorry if I say him or her. This is your person, okay? Just take it as it resonates. You know what I'm talking about. They cheated. So, yeah, they're moving forward. They're done. They're walking away from this connection. They're not wanting to look back. They're more moving forward onto their future, onto the life they want. And, yeah, just wanting a fresh start in a single life. Okay, let's check out your energy. Growth, following the flock, feeling trapped. I feel like you guys are still have intense feelings for this person, even though the relationship's ended. You're feeling trapped. You don't know where to turn. You just like are lost and numb at the moment. You don't know what step to take next. And yeah, you're just like, where do I go? What do I do? What should I do with myself? You can't think, you can't eat, you can't sleep. You are just lost. But your friends are gathering around you at this point in time. They are supporting you. They are talking you through it. They are keeping your strength up. They are keeping you strong and keeping your head above water. And you are going to go through a time of tremendous growth. You are going to get through this. You are going to be okay. And you are going to grow and move on to something better. Okay? Once you get your strength back and you heal. Okay, what do you need to know from the universe? A speckle in time, foundations, and light up the road. So yeah, the universe is telling you that this is just a speckle in your timeline. This is just a chapter in your whole history of your life, in your long life. You'll look back in a few years and think, who was that person again? Who? And you'll think maybe you want this person now, but in a year or so, you'll be with someone new and they will treat you like a king or queen. And you'll be like, that was just a speckle in time. The universe is reminding you that this is not your forever. This is not your permanent situation. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it sucks. But it is just a moment in time. And you will move on for it. See, there's light up the road for you. Light up the end of the tunnel. There is a new beginning for both of you. And that, unfortunately, I'm getting the feeling is separate. But you are going to both move on to separate things. And you especially are going to move on to something amazing. You're going to build new foundations. You're going to build new foundations for yourself. You're going to not accept to be treated like absolute shit anymore. You're not going to put yourself second to anybody. You're not going to be at anyone's beck and call. You're going to lay huge foundations for your heart and for your next relationship. And you're not going to accept anything less than being treated like a queen. You grow very, very strong from this breakup. Let's have a look at your love story or your love outcome. Play with them. Give them the attention they deserve to show you are interested. So I feel like you were putting in a lot of effort and your person wasn't I can't say that word. Reciprocative. Oh my God. Receiving it. I'll just change it to receiving. Receptive. Receptive. That's the word. They weren't receptive of your attention. They just weren't interested. They did not want to know. Their attention was elsewhere. And look, tied you in with a community card. It was their attention was elsewhere and you were just there because they wanted you there, yeah. But their attention was elsewhere. Attraction. You're feeling sexy as fuck and you reciprocate love. Oh my God, I just said reciprocate, didn't I? Wow. I felt like you really went all out for this person. You got dressed up. You felt like got your makeup on. You bought lingerie. You told them all the time you loved them. You tried to initiate sex with them all the time. You were feeling yourself. You knew you looked good. And they just weren't interested. They were not interested at all. As reflective right there. It's funny that reciprocate comes up after a struggle saying it. They were not interested. You tried so much and they were just interested in this third party or this other thing that was out there in their world. Hello from heaven. Your loved one is in heaven is watching over you and loves you so much. Oh, so one of your ancestors from heaven is seriously with you during this time. They're watching over you. They're with you. They're showing you that they love you. I just got Nana. My guides told me a Nana is with a lot of you. So know that you're not alone. Even though you may feel alone, you're definitely not alone, okay? During this time. Okay, messages that your person wants to say to you but can't. Oh. I don't want a relationship right now. Yep, see, they're moving on. They're going in a separate direction. They're done. sorry, guys. I hate delivering bad news. I want a wild holiday with you. See, that's just reflecting that, yes, maybe they want you in their life, but they don't want you as a relationship. They just want you as maybe a fuck buddy or a friend with benefits kind of thing. They still want you around, but not in a commitment type of way. I'm so sorry. Okay, and what you're saying to them, I feel like you're more saying this to yourself. You deserve better, and you know you deserve better. But at times you were saying, like, you thought you weren't good enough for this person because they just weren't being receptive to this relationship to you. So you kept saying to yourself, you deserve better. You doubt this connection. You know you deserve better, and you doubted that you were good enough for them at times. I do feel some devil energy here with obsession. You are quite obsessed with them still. They are in your heart quite a lot. But I think you know in your heart that it definitely is over. The answer, see, timing is not right. It's definitely not going to happen right now. I'm sorry it's a no for group number 2. I know you're in love. I know one of you wants this and the other one doesn't. The timing is just not right. And I'm really, really sorry that you're going through this, okay? Know that there is someone out there for you. It is going to happen when the timing is right. Not with this person, unfortunately. But take care of yourselves. And I look forward to reading to you again. Take care. Bye-bye. Group C. This is your reading for Will We Get Back Together? These are your answer cards. We'll read them at the end. But let's start with your person's energy. Okay. We've got climbing that mountain. The impossibilities are endless. And stormy days. Okay, so there was clearly a fight here. A fight and a disconnect between you both. They didn't enjoy it. They didn't like the fight. They were over the drama and the fighting, and they just walked away from it, I feel. But they do want to work on things. They are open and willing to working on things with you. They did want to climb that mountain with you. They did want a future with you. So I feel like they are open to communication and open to hearing from you. And the impossibilities are endless. As I said, they're open, they're willing to listen, they're willing to work on it. They just need time. So it's not going to happen straight away. They just need some time, okay? Let's check your energy. So we got looking out at your options. Leading lady. Oh, that's beautiful. Third eye chakra. So you were the leading lady in their life. They wanted you. They knew that. They were in love with you. You were heartbroken by this fight. And you knew that this was a soulmate karmic relationship and you were the leading lady in their life. You are keeping your options open though. You do want this to talk to this person at least and try and see if you can work your way about getting back together and finding each other again. But you are looking at other options and thinking, do I even want to go back? Should I even communicate? Should I reach out? What should I do? Just looking out the window, really getting into your head and thinking about what you want. And third eye chakra, it's all about insight and intuition and awareness. You know in your heart and head what you want to do. Just follow it. Follow whatever you want to do. As I said in one of the other groups, if you feel like you need to reach out to them, write them a text. Tell them how you really feel. If they don't respond, they don't respond. If they respond nastily, just move on. You got your answer. You know what you said. Just be the bigger person. Be a grown-up. Apologize if you've done something wrong. Or just ask them for an apology. Say, tell them how you really feel. That's all I can really say. All they can say is no. But at least you know then and you'll have the clarity you need and you'll be able to move on. What does the universe want you to know? Soulmates. As I just said, you knew they were your soulmate. Inner strength. And put together. So this was a karmic soulmate relationship. You both know it. You felt it a bit stronger than they did, I feel. but you're still very pulled to each other magnetically, and you still both are open to moving forward and putting this connection back together. You're both strong people. You're both in your head and your heart. You're really thinking through with your inner strength and wisdom about coming back together and giving another chance, but it's just going to take that communication to open and start that communication to bring you back together. And see, you're both very put together and smart. As I just said, you really are smart people. This fight was very petty, and one did react and walk away. One was quite immature than the other, but you're both very smart people, very put together. Your values are the same, and you know it, and you just click on a lot of levels. Okay, so we've got animal support. This is for your love story. Animal support. Your animals comfort you during this time. So you've got a pet you talk to, or a pet that's comforting you through this breakup. I feel like you even talk to this pet, and this pet's like your child. Or maybe you had animals together and you both missed the connection of parenting them together. Trust your instincts. You already know the answer. As I already said with your third eye chakra, you already know the answer. You already know you both want to work and try and fix this. So just do it. Be the bigger person and take the first step. And eventually you will get back together. Will you marry me? Engagement will be in your future, see? You will get back together. It will work. And you will come back together and have a beautiful marriage in the future. Okay, so this is a message of what your person wants to say to you but can't. I always listen to our song. So they're always thinking about you. Always replaying this song over and over again in their head, thinking about you, pining for you, wanting you. Your person does want you back, and they're listening to your song. They maybe even cry about you and get very emotional. They do want you back. You are still in their heart. Positive changes are coming, see? You're both going to take the step to work back towards each other and have that open communication, talk about what happened, and just recommit to your relationship, and it's going to be a very positive thing. This is what you want to say to your person. I want a child with you. So you do want them. You do want marriage. You do want a child. You want everything with them. And it's going to happen. It's not going to happen straight away. It'll take time. But you do have a future with them. You will get your child. You will get married. You'll get the whole white picket fence with them. And pray for me. You're reaching out to your ancestors and guides, your angels and God, to help bring this person back into your life. You're asking for support from the universe to keep you strong and to help bring this person back with you. Okay, let's look at your answers. You got perfect timing and think with your head. So you are thinking with your head and your heart, and it is going to be perfect timing and divine timing that does bring you back together. Okay? Happy positive ending there for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please take care of yourselves, and I look forward to reading you again. Bye-bye.